Okay, so happy first day of Spookathon! I love this readathon. It's my favorite one of the entire year. This year I am going a little bold and I'm trying to finish 4 books, which I don't know if that's gonna happen or not, but we'll see. I am up at the shop right now, but I'm going to start The Assassin Game by Kirsty McKay as soon as I get home, and probably on my lunch break as well if my dad and I don't go somewhere, which we probably will. But I'm really excited about starting this. This is one of the books that I bought as like part of my bought $75 worth of books and didn't know what they were about. This is actually about a game. It's called The Assassin Game, where one person is the assassin and you get like killed, and everybody has to try and figure out who the assassin is, but it suddenly turns deadly and everybody's trying to figure out like what's going on, who's the actual assassin, and is the game going to end permanently. I think it sounds super cool, and I'm really excited to start this as soon as I get home from work today. Okay, so I know you all haven't seen me since this morning, and I'm in my little corner of the house. Okay, these shadows are unfortunate, but I am 15 pages into The Assassin Game. It's super strange, like I'm only done with chapter 1, but I'm already really confused as to what on earth is going on. This is the second of the, I don't know what these books are, but I bought them anyway, books, and I'm not a fan. Like, I had to DNF Crazy House because it was just literally the worst. I hated it. Gave it 1 star. On the front it says you can quit waiting for the next Hunger Games. I don't like the Hunger Games, and I like that better than Crazy House, so yeah. I don't think it was really like Hunger Games at all. It just was nothing. Like, I didn't really, I don't know. It was a whole bunch of things trying to be a cohesive book, and it wasn't. So unfortunately, that one is a miss. But hopefully I can get to page 100 in this before I go to bed tonight, because I really need to step up my game this week and read all 4 of the books that I need to read for Spookathon to meet all the challenges, which I don't know if I said this or not, but this one is the challenge spooky word in the title, and I'm using the word assassin just because that is a pretty spooky word. So, but on Sunday, I'm hoping to try a little challenge out for myself, and I got a bunch of middle grade books from the library, so I was going to show you all those real quick. I got The Jumbies by Tracy Baptiste, and it says, behind her the bushes rustled. She turned just in time to see something moving in the shadows. Surely it was only an animal, but what if it was another kind of thing entirely? A jumbie. I want to say that this is like New Orleans style, like mythology, oddly enough. Let me see. I don't know. I don't remember where I read that, but anyway, it seems really cute. Also, the author is precious. Like, how cute is she? This glare needs to go away. Like, how cute is this lady? Anyway, so there's that one. I'm sorry, I'm like moving the camera all over the place. And then I got Scream and Scream Again, which is presented by R.L. Stine, but is written by a whole bunch of mystery writers. So I'm pretty excited about that. It says spooky stories from Mystery Writers of America. So hopefully that'll be pretty fun. Oh, 20 Tales by a whole bunch of people. Oh, R.L. Stine did write one of them. Do I recognize any of these people? No. Should be fun. And then I got Seraphina and the Black Cloak, which I have seen all over. This is by Robert Beatty. The sound came closer and closer until the man in the black cloak was right outside the door. He stopped there listening, waiting, as if he could sense Seraphina and Braden inside the room. He knew they were there. Seraphina could hear him breathing. She picked up the foul scent of the cloak as the stench wafted through the crack under the door. The black cloak began its slow, slithering, rattling motion. The doorknob slowly turned. Creepy! Okay. I get the... Ow. My arm hurts. I get the feeling it's not actually as scary as I think it is. I'm just dramatic. And then I got City of Ghosts and Tunnel of Bones, both by Victoria Schwab, because I'm hoping that I will like these. They're about a girl that can like see ghosts. So, oh, it says spine-tingling and page-turning, perfectly blending humor, heart, and adventure. I love it. Okay, I'm sold. Also, there's a really cute cat. So, need I say more? Okay, so I apologize that you all did not see me earlier today, but we had a little bit of a stressful situation at work today. It was no big deal. I just was too distracted to vlog in the parking lot. But anyway, I read to page like 40 in the Assassin game last night. I don't have a clue what's going on in this book. It's super confusing. I mean, I get it, but it's already really extreme, and there's already like plot twists and characters coming in, and I'm like, can we be introduced to like what normally goes on in this school? Because like all I know is that it's a school for gifted children, but not all the children are gifted. Some of them are just rich, and it's on an island, and it's near Wales, and there's a game where they pretend to kill each other. So that's really all I know. And now this like childhood best friend that hasn't been seen in like 10 years all of a sudden popped up, and I don't really know what's going on. So, but anyway, my Spookathon's going really well so far. I'm hoping that I finish this book like tonight and tomorrow night so that I can start on the Chestnut Man, because those two are like the biggest ones for me this week, I guess. But I also like want to be able to read a third one, which is hopefully going to be the 10,000 Doors of January, but I don't know. We'll have to get through these books to kind of see where we're at. Okay, so I dropped Alyssa off at Parents' Day Out, and she was way more interested in snuggling Alan's mom than saying goodbye to me, which hurt a little bit, but it's fine. I got to chapter 8 of the Assassin game. I still really don't understand, like, what this is. Because one of the girls, and, like, this is not a spoiler or anything, one of the girls, they, like, kill her by putting red paint in the shower head, like, where she's gonna be showering. And I'm like, okay. It's just... I don't know, it's just super weird, and I don't really know if I like it or not, but hopefully I finish it tonight, because I really want to start like a scary book, because Halloween's coming and I haven't done anything spooky yet, so there's a problem. Okay, so I made it to chapter 11 of the Assassin game earlier. I'm gonna try and read some more once I go to bed, because I do have the library book like on the Libby app, so hopefully I'll get a lot further. I get the feeling that this is going to be the only book I read during Spookathon, and I'm kind of upset about it. But anyway, I am making more coasters because I have had people actually like interested in them, and they are ordering them through me, which is very exciting. This is for like somebody who likes a beachy theme, so I'm really excited. But I do think that that's going to cause a problem in my reading time because I want to get these done as fast as possible, but I also really want to read. Okay, so you all have not seen hardly any of our day at all today. I did finish the Assassin game last night. Did not enjoy it. 2 stars. The romance aspect was far too much for the rest of the game, or for the rest of the book. It was so distracting and I hated it. And honestly, I kind of wish they had focused more on just like the game aspect. Even though the game was great, like the romance just like took over way too much. So at least my first read of Spookathon is done. And it's Thursday. I'm hoping to get the 10,000 Doors of January done over the next 2 days because Saturday and Sunday I'm gonna try and read a whole bunch of spooky middle grade, trying to boost my Spookathon numbers, but I don't think I'm gonna get to the Chestnut Man or Hot Dog Girl, which the more I look at Hot Dog Girl, the less I'm interested in it. So we'll see. I may switch that one out for the Babysitter's Coven, but I don't know. We'll see. We still have a few errands to run today, so for some reason we had to have all of us in the lap. Are you happy, Alyssa?
Yes.
Who do you have?
We're going, Joyce.
Hey, who do you have?
Me.
You have Minnie. That's right. Hey, show her. Show Minnie.
Oh.
She has Minnie.
Me.
Minnie. Oh, are you doing a stuffed animal tour? Who is that?
The one?
No, who is that?
Wow.
That's Daisy.
Joyce, sorry guys.
Is that one Donald? Okay. Okay, so I am now finally without kid or any distractions. But I do have one problem. I have a bunch of orders for coasters, so I have to start getting more, like, working on those. Also, I have a whole bunch of middle grade books that I'm gonna tab up and get ready for Saturday and Sunday because I'm hoping that I can like jack up my Spookathon stats with those over the weekend, because if I don't, then this readathon is basically just a dud for me. But my hope is that tonight I will get started on the 10,000 Doors of January and that I will finish that between today, tomorrow, and Saturday. 371 pages, but the font's not like super small, so let's hope I can read, what would that be, like 190 pages every day. Yeah, let's see if I can do that, because that sounds realistic. Okay, so I'm failing at Spookathon. I didn't read anything last night. I ended up going to sleep really early because I had a super bad headache. So nothing super interesting to update on, and my dad is coming out of the office, so hopefully he doesn't see me vlog. Oh, he does. Hey. Anyway, I'm kind of embarrassed because I didn't read anything, but hopefully this weekend I can get through like a ton of stuff and make up for the fact that I've only read one book and it wasn't even good.
The brain. Wow, it's so magic.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Blue.
Okay, so do I just suck at readathons now? Like, I have not read hardly anything this week. I've read The Assassin's Game and it was 2 stars and I hated it. And I still haven't read anything else. Well, I guess that's not true. I started the Seraphina and the Black Cloak audiobook and I'm only on chapter 3 and that's like 15% of the way through the book. So I guess I succeeded in doing that. But hopefully I will have 5 more books read by the end of Sunday. I don't know. October's just not feeling as Halloween-y as I want it to. And it's making me really sad. I think starting next week I'm gonna watch like some Halloween movies like Corpse Bride, Hocus Pocus, Nightmare Before Christmas, Beetlejuice, like all the classics. A lot of Tim Burton in there as well. But anyway, I think I'm gonna do that next week and get into like the spooky mood, because obviously this week it's not working. Okay, so I got to work an hour early because I wanted to be the only one here for a little while. I'm gonna listen to the audiobook for Seraphina and the Black Cloak while I make some more coasters because I am severely far behind on those. So I'm gonna do that. I'm on chapter 3 in that audiobook, so hopefully I can get about halfway before anybody else shows up. Okay, so this is probably a horrible decision on my part, but I am going to try and read as many middle grade books as I can in 24 hours because this Spookathon vlog has just been the absolute worst. Like, I haven't done anything spooky. I haven't read hardly anything. I have not had the best of luck with reading this week. But I'm gonna read a bunch of spooky middle grade, so hopefully that'll put me in a Halloween mood. The first book I'm gonna pick up is The Jumbies, I still don't know how to pronounce this, by Tracy Baptiste. It's pretty short and the font's huge, so hopefully I can crush this in no time at all. Okay, so it's been about an hour. Alan went ahead and went to sleep, finally. I'm about 100 pages in, and this book's only 229 pages, so here in the next hour and a half, I should have this book done. And then I'm probably gonna crochet or start City of Ghosts, but I definitely won't be like finishing it before I go to sleep because I want to try and get like another 3 or 4 hours of sleep. The 2 that I got are making me a little queasy because that's definitely not enough time. So if I read this in the next hour and a half, I'll probably read the first 50 pages of City of Ghosts, or I'll crochet until I get another set done, and then I'm putting my butt back in bed because I'm like stupidly exhausted. Okay, I'm so tired. Like, I'm sure I look deranged and crazy, but I've only got like 60 pages left. It'll take me another hour, and I really want to go to sleep, but this book is pretty good so far. Definitely not at all what I thought it was gonna be, but I'm really enjoying it. A lot darker than I anticipated, but it's about this girl that, like, she goes running out into the forest and there's these eyes like staring back at her, and like the entire island that she lives on, they talk about these these creatures called Jumbies or Jumbies. I don't know how to pronounce that still. But it's like a bunch of different like creatures that live in the woods, but they're all like kind of scary almost. But basically, one of them starts like following her, and she has to try and like figure out what's going on. So for a book that's only 229 pages long, like, it's pretty good, but hopefully I can power through these last 60 pages because I'm ready to go to sleep. Okay, so I just finished the Jumbies. I really like this book. This is super cute, but it's also like kind of scary, but at the same time really touching. It's a lot of things. But anyway, I finished it. It's done. I'm exhausted. I may go sleep for like 2 or 3 more hours, and then I will start City of Ghosts once I wake back up, because today I'm going to read City of Ghosts, Tunnel of Bones, and Scream and Scream Again. I'm determined to successfully get all of these read so that my Spookathon wrap up is not just like the most pathetic thing possible. Okay, so it's like 8:30 and I'm finally awake. I'm a little bit early to wake up for church, so I'm going to listen to my Seraphina and the Black Cloak audiobook for a little bit and crochet some of the coasters I need for paying customers. And then after church, I guess I'll start City of Ghosts, or On the Way maybe, but I'm so far behind. So this has turned out to be very much like the rest of my Spookathon and is already somewhat disappointing. Okay, so I look like a gremlin, but it's the last day of Spookathon. I am trying so hard to read as much as I can. I read the Jumbies last night, and it was really good. The story was really interesting, which doesn't help that I'm also reading Seraphina and the Black Cloak right now as an audiobook, and the plots are very similar, or like main parts of the plot are very similar. But I'm going to start City of Ghosts right now. Hopefully I can finish this one today as well, and the audiobook for Seraphina, because that would be 3 more books to add to my Spookathon roster. And then I also have Scream and Scream Again and Tunnel of Bones that I don't know if I'll be able to get to those tonight, but that would be stellar. Okay, so I've gotten super distracted because somebody really wanted to watch some spooky TV with mommy. Isn't that right? And how can I say no to this little munchkin? Okay, so it's late and I really haven't read anything else, but I've gotten a lot done. Alyssa's officially in bed. I've done a little bit of laundry. We ate dinner. I cooked a casserole for my grandparents, and I kind of want to just chill. Like, not read, not do anything, just chill. I've had a crazy week, and I don't really feel like pushing myself to read is probably the most productive thing I could be doing, but I'm hoping by the end of tonight I can at least get City of Ghosts done, because then that would mean that I would have the Assassin game, the Jumbies, and City of Ghosts done, so I can at least say that I have read 3 things for Spookathon, because this week is probably the worst spooky week for me. Now, I did a bunch of spooky things today, but you all didn't see them because I forgot to film them. But Alyssa and I watched some like classic Halloween-y Disney stuff. I had a candle going. I like was wearing my cool like long sleeve t-shirt, and I don't know, this week has felt a lot more like Halloween-y than, or today has felt a lot more Halloween-y than like the entire rest of this week. So hopefully that means I will have a pretty spooky week next week, but I don't know. Hopefully I can finish this before I go to bed tonight, and I will update you all a little bit later. Okay, so I'm finally gonna wrap up this vlog. I did not finish City of Ghosts. Haven't read City of Bones in like 8 years. Anyway, but I officially completed 3 books for Spookathon. We have The Assassin Game, which I gave 2 stars. This is the scary word in the title and something I wouldn't usually read because of the word assassin, and then it's a book that I knew nothing about before reading it, which is definitely not something I usually do. Did not like this, unfortunately. Then I read the Jumbies, I still don't know how to pronounce this. 4 stars. The library, like, cellophane, I think is what they call this. I don't know. It's like reflecting the video. I gave this 4 stars. It was really good. It's a middle grade. It was really cute. This is the red on the cover because the words are red. And I think there's another, spooky setting, because this is like in a scary woods. So real spooky. But I did like this one a whole lot. Oh, and this is considered a thriller, I think. So it fits for that one also. And then this one I don't think actually worked for anything, but this is Seraphina and the Black Cloak. I gave this 2 stars as well. I didn't like it. It's not at all what I thought it was gonna be, and I just kept getting more and more confused the longer I listened to it, because I listened to this one on audiobook. Not a fan. Just I'm not gonna continue on in this series. The characters were just so like icky almost, and like the like plot twist or whatever, I just didn't care for it. It left a poor taste in my mouth. Anyway, so overall this readathon was a dud, but if you want a cute little middle grade that's also a little spooky, not bad, but is based on, I believe it's like Creole fables, the Jumbies is definitely, it's probably Jumbies now that I think about it. But anyway, read 3 books. 2 were disappointing, 1 was pretty good. Overall not that great, but maybe next year will finally fall on a time where like I can get a lot of thrillers done and I can read and stay motivated, because I'm pretty sure this happened to me last year too, where I didn't get a whole lot done, but it's whatever now. So anyway, that's my wrap up. That was my week. I'm sure this video is like 8 million years long, so I will try and wrap it up real quick. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!